Today I'm going to show you the latest way for connecting up these little Xiaomi Bluetooth and humidity sensors into Home Assistant. These go for as little as $5 on AliExpress. I'll leave a link in the description below. And they are so easy to connect now, you don't need to fiddle around with using the bind key or anything like that. Let's see how it's done. Now, you do need to either have a Bluetooth proxy setup or a Bluetooth dongle on your Home Assistant server so that it can connect to the Xiaomi Temperature Humidity sensor. I'll leave a link in the description below showing my video of how to install Bluetooth proxy. So click on the link in the description below to the Tellink Flasher software and click the Get Advertising Mac checkbox. Then you go here and you go connect. Now, it does sometimes help just to remove and replace the battery just to get it rebooted and make sure it's sending out its Bluetooth signal. So you can see there it's found another one of my Bluetooth devices. You just need to wait. There we go. So this is the one you're after, LYWSD03MMC. Now, mine's already showing paired because I was playing with it a little bit before, but just click the pair button. So there we go. Now you just wait for it to connect. May take a little bit of time, but you're just waiting for it to connect. There we go. It's now connected. Now what we can do is we're going to say do activation. You can see there it's pulling in the temperature, humidity, and the battery voltage. So now what we want to do is do the activation. So we click the activation button. Once again, a little bit of patience. It should come up. There we go. It's now come up with our device information. What we want to do now is flash it with the custom firmware. Now select the custom firmware version 4.3 and start flashing. There we go. It will start sending the data of the new system up to our Xiaomi temperature sensor. Takes just over a minute. There we can see it's going pretty quickly. There we go. All done. All we need to do now is reconnect. Just give it some time to reconnect there. There we go. And now we scroll down here. Now the key thing we have to check for here is the advertising type. We need to make sure that Bluetooth Home version 1 is selected because that is what's going to send out a signal that will be understandable by Home Assistant. While we're there, we can change things. For example, we could select Fahrenheit. We can go in here. We can change the little smiley. If we want to, we can even tell it to display a clock, for example. And once we've done this, we could also adjust the advertising interval. The more quickly you adjust this, so the faster it updates or send out updates, obviously the less the battery time or the life of the battery. So once we've done this, we just go send config. That will send that updated configuration over to our Xiaomi temperature sensor. And now all we have to do is go along to Home Assistant. So this can take quite a while to show up in Home Assistant, so just be patient. You can see now I've got a notification here, so I'm going to click on it, and there we go, Bluetooth Home ATC B36CC. So I go configure, and we say yes, we want to submit it, and it's found the Bluetooth Home sensor. We'll put that in the living room, and we'll go finish. So it took probably 5 or 10 minutes actually to come through for all the sensor data to come through. But there we go. Now we can see we've got our humidity, our temperature, and it's also showing us our battery voltage. And all this was done without needing any sort of a bind key or anything like we used to do in the past. So super simple now. These are great little devices, easy to use, and with this new Bluetooth Home integration, so easy to get into Home Assistant. That's all for now. Bye then.